Hello, my lovelies. Hi, guys. How is everybody doing today on this cold winter day? At least it is here. It's really freaking cold out. It is so cold out that my cat took a crap on the deck because he was too cold to go out of his little house that I have for him on the deck and go out on the grass because the grass is too damn hard. So he pooped on my deck. Anyway, nice way to start my video, huh? So I have a doctor's appointment today with my therapist for my eating disorder. It's actually my psychiatrist's PA, but she's become my therapist for it. So I'm going to kind of try to do this quick, but of course my videos that I always say it's going to be quick are never quick. My last video I thought was quick, but then when I uploaded it, it was 48 minutes. So I think what I'm going to do today to try to make it quicker is I'm going to do one eye, and then I'm going to not even do mascara or anything. I'm just going to go off camera and do the rest, then come back and tell you what I think of the palette I'm going to use. So I'm going to tell you the products I'm going to use ahead of time. That way you kind of know what I'm going to do before. That way if you're not interested in the video, you can kind of skip out. And if you are, you can kind of hang around and see what I'm going to do. Okay, so for the video, I'm using the palette. This one is Blew Me Away. Yes, it's called Blew Me Away. And this is the palette that I'm going to be using. I have not tried this one yet. Cassie MUA is the one that was the face of one of these. She actually had 4, I think, that she was the face of, and this is one of them. And I'm going to be using, I have not tried this yet. It's the Milani Dangerous Lengths Mascara. I have not tried this yet. It's still in the package. But it says that it's a 3D mascara. So we shall see. Let's see what the brush looks like. Okay, this is the brush. So it's little, you know, I'm not sure. I have my glasses on so I can see if it's coming in or not today. Let me get this to focus a little bit. I don't know if it's focusing. It's not focusing well. I'm not sure. My camera's just not. There it goes. Okay, I'm not sure about that. It's definitely a brush. It's bristle. It's not a silicone bristle kind of thing like some of the other ones I've used. And I'm going to use my Ofra highlighter palette because I used that in my last video and I freaking loved it. So I will be using that again. Let's see, what else am I going to be using? I'm going to be using 2 different ColourPop liners. I'm going to be using the Showdown, which is this one. And I'm going to be using Kicker, which is this one, over top of that. And I'll always use the white. I was going to use the Ofra. This one here, it's a felt tip. I was going to use this one because I put it on my hand and it's like, it stayed, it didn't come off. But I'm not sure if I'm like in the mood to try a liquid today. I'm kind of jittery because before I go to my doctor, I get a little jittery because I know they're going to ask about my weight. And my weight was a little down this morning compared to where it's been for the last week. And I had gained weight, but now I'm kind of going back the other way. I had went up to like 93 when my doctor changed my thyroid pills. That she changed my dosage on my levothyroxine from 75 and then she went down to 50. I started at 88 back in September and then she went down to 75 when my thyroid basically bottomed out, and I'm like literally it was like 0.015, so it was like really, really low. And then I went back to the doctor again a couple weeks ago to have my blood done and it was low again. So she decreased it down to 50 micrograms. I might have said milligrams a minute ago, but micrograms. And I think she did it to have me gain weight, to be honest with you, because I gained weight like almost immediately. But now I'm back down to 90.6, I think, or 90.8, something like that. So it's actually, I'm kind of going back again. So I'm a little nervous about going to my therapist because I know that my PCP doctor was sending her my labs and sending her some information. And when I went to her, she was like wanting to put me in the hospital, but not quite there, because my labs were still just above water. She told me they were barely enough to keep me out of the hospital. So, we'll see. And if you haven't seen my other videos, I have anorexia. I have restrictive eating anorexia, which is where I just restrict my food. I don't vomit or anything like that. I just restrict my food. So that's for another video. Today we're just going to play with some makeup. Anyway, I'm a little shaky today about going to that appointment. So I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. But we're going to play. And we're going to find out. Okay, as you see, I've already done everything else. So let's get going. Okay, looking at this palette, I see some neutrals in blue. I do have my Olaf sweatshirt on. Isn't he pretty? So I'm actually going to wear my Frozen lips from ColourPop today. So I guess I need to do some blues. Yeah, let's just get right into it. I am going to use my wonderful bling brush that I've used in all my videos. And we'll lay down like a neutral color. I'm going to go this color right here. And I'm going to put it right above my crease. Kind of making my own crease. And if you've seen my other videos, you know that I am definitely not trained in any way, shape, or form. I just like playing with makeup. You know, I like to have you guys along while I play with my makeup. And I can't see, like, very well, so you'll see me put my glasses on a lot. If I'm, like, looking at something or reading anything, I'll have to put my glasses on to see what I'm doing because I can't see. And I have my little mirror here you'll see me look in. It's actually, it's a Juno mirror, so it's a mirror that has lighting on it, but I turn my lights off because I have my other light on. And then I have a little light that, or mirror that attaches to that one. So sometimes I'll pick it up and look in it. So you'll see that. Anyway. Alright, so make that right above it. And that gives me a little bit of a color. I have not touched this palette yet. I just took it out of the box. I showed you guys in my haul video that I've gotten it. My dog's snoring behind me. But I haven't actually touched it. I haven't swatched it. I haven't done anything. So we'll see how it works. The funny thing is when I do one eye, is trying to remember how I did it to do the other eye. That's always fun. I'm going to use this brush next. Then I'm going to play with another color. Actually, no, scratch that. I'm going to use my finger, and I'm going to use, let me see what, I want to see what this color here looks like. It might be too dark. That's actually going to be too dark for my inner corner. I was going to try to see what that looks like. So this is what I'm actually going to use. This one right here. This color right here. I'm going to put that on the inner corner. I'm going to actually do that first before I start the rest of my eyes. Switch it up a little bit. Sometimes I do the outer corner first and sometimes I do the inner corner. The last few times I've been doing the inner corner. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring it up since I do have the hooded eyes. And I'm going to bring it over a little bit. I brought it too far over. Okay. It's not as shimmery as I was hoping it was going to be. I don't know if that comes across very well. Let me zoom you guys in a little bit. So you can kind of see what I'm doing. And I think I'm going to put that blue that I was showing you right there. Or maybe this one. Let me see. And not that one. Okay, yeah, I'm going to put that purpley blue right beside it. I'm going to use my finger again. Just tap in. Because the finger is actually a wonderful tool that God gave us to put makeup on. Because it actually intensifies the color. And then we can blend it out with our brushes. Which is what I'm going to do today. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. So I hope you guys like my videos. If you do, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I add more videos. I'm trying to do more videos. My computer takes forever to load them. So I'm trying to do it in the evenings and just kind of while I'm sitting there watching TV or whatever I'm doing, dinner, I'll start loading them. Last night's wasn't too bad. It only took 4 hours. The one before that took 10. And I think I figured out why it took that long. My computer was doing updates, and I think that's why that video took so long to upload. Because last night's video was almost as long as that one, and it only took 4 hours to upload. So that wasn't too bad. And it's actually in the process of processing to YouTube, so that video will be up obviously before this one will be, but I have that processing in the background. I'm killing two birds with one stone, so to speak. That's pretty. Yeah. It looks so different because it's like when I look in this mirror, it looks like one way, and look at that one looks another way. Look at here, it looks another way. Just like depending on which one I'm looking at, it looks totally different in every single one of them. It's all about lighting, my lovelies. All about lighting. But if I don't have the lights on, I can't freaking see a daggone thing. Still can't see a daggone thing. Alright, now I'm going to take my big fluffy brush from Bling Brushes. Starry Night Collection is what this collection's called. Kind of blend that in. I'm going to push it out a little bit to the outside. And then I'm going to try to use this brush, also the Starry Night Collection. And I'm going to put in, let's see what this one looks like. I'm going to use this one. That's this one right here. Let's see how this one lays. There is a lot of kick up in the pan. You can see right there. I'm not going to tilt it so it doesn't go everywhere. So I tap that off in my trash can and keep beside my vanity bench. And one thing I do notice when I use Morphe's, I'm not sure if you guys experience this or not, but every time I wear anything with Morphe, when I get to the outside edges, the outside corners, I itch. I'm not really sure why. Okay, I am seeing my battery light flash on my camera, so I'm going to cut away and change the battery, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. How rude was that? I just charged that battery, so I'm not sure why it let out on us as quickly as it did, but I'm back. Alright, so I was putting this color down here. And what I was saying was the Morphe colors always make me itch. I remember when I first started using Morphe, it was with the James Charles palette back 13 months ago. And, no, 14 months ago. I was starting to use, that's the first time I ever used a Morphe product. And I got brushes, I didn't get his brushes, but I got the Morphe brushes, like I think it was their eye pack or something like that. Or eye bundle, and I thought it was the brushes because the outer corners would itch, and nothing else would, just the outer corners. And I noticed that when I changed the brushes, it still did it, and then I realized that something in anything with shimmers to it, my outside edges, outside corners of my eyes will itch a little bit. So I have to be careful with what I put on the outside corners. But it's all good. Okay. I noticed that the color I'm laying down here is actually blending away when I go to blend it. Not too happy about that. I'm actually pushing, if you notice I'm tapping it in, so I'm actually pushing it in, and it's still blending away when I go to blend. Even if I tap the blend, it's still blending away. Not thrilled about that. So it definitely doesn't perform as well as some of my other palettes do. Yeah, it's definitely not a Jeffree Star or even a ColourPop palette. Could just be that color. It's possibly just that color. Let's go back and put more of this one in. Let's see, I used this finger. Let's go back and put more of this one in. And I'm going to like really lay it on there. I'm not getting any fallout yet. I'll brighten the inner corner here in a little bit. I'm looking at my time here. Okay, I got a little while. I'll brighten that with some of the highlighter. It's really weird. Looking this side, it looks fine, but then when I look straight ahead, it looks like it's this big old dark gob on the outside, so I'm going to have to blend that a little bit better. And of course, when I bring it down, it'll kind of help that, I think. One thing I worry about bringing it down is it causing the outside edge to itch a little bit. And I am wearing the Uoma eye palette, foundation again. I really like that one. I'm like really enjoying that a lot. I'm sorry if I try to zoom the camera in, so now it's, when I go down and back up, it's like it's taking a while to focus in. I ordered something from Amazon. It's actually this arm that I can attach to my vanity, and it brings the arm will bring the camera down to be like right here. So I'm going to try that. It's supposed to be here today or tomorrow. I just delivered it to my post office this morning, so I don't know if it'll be here to my house today or tomorrow. And also, guys, I subscribed to BoxyCharm, and that'll be here this week. So I'll do my first BoxyCharm video when that comes, and hopefully I'll have that loaded for you this week too. I've never gotten anything from BoxyCharm, and I know everybody else has already got their boxes, and you've seen, I'm sure, with the boxes, so it's not going to be like any surprise. It will be to me, and I don't know if mine will be, you know, have what other people has in theirs. We'll find out. So we shall see if I like that. And I did sign up for the Boxy Premium and the Boxy Luxe. That way I can get on the wait list. That way if I do like it, you know, I can have it. If not, I'll just cancel that part. But I want it to at least get on the wait list, because I know the wait list sometimes can be a few months. So we'll see if I'm actually lucky enough to get that. Okay, I have a bad habit of these two colors. I always pick them out, and they're always so similar that they don't blend very well because they look like the same color. I hate when I do that. I do it all the freaking time. Like I think it's going to be a pretty color, and then it turns out that it's just all blends in. Alright, I'm going to put a lighter color, blue, over here. And this is this color. I'm using this, whoops, this color right here. Let it focus in. I'm going to use that like over in here to brighten it, because I don't want to use a glitter underneath my, or a shimmer underneath my eyes. So I'm just going to use this one to kind of lighten the inside corners a little bit, because I don't want to darken it, because that makes my eyes look more hooded. Okay, I do have some fallout of that darker color all the way down here. And it's minimal. It happens. Alright. And I have this from Juno & Co. And I actually clean my brushes off in between, so it's not like all one gob color. Okay. Now, for the top, my highlight color, I am going to use, let's see, I'm going to use this color today, which is, I'm trying to remember the name of it. Where are my glasses? There they are. If I had a magnifying glass. I have one of those for my snakes. I might actually get it and bring it up here. Star Island. It's a warm ivory color. I haven't tried this one yet. Let me see. I'll see. Yesterday I used that Pillow Talk. Oh my god, it was a delicious color. Oh, that's pretty, guys. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if it's coming across good on camera, but it's beautiful. Yes, and I'm going to put that on the inner corners. And then bring it up just a little bit right here. Okay, I'm going to use this color. This is what the tip looks like. If it focuses, there we go. And yesterday I had the funny thing happen. You'll see it in the other video where the tip breaks. See if you guys want to go check that video out. And that's where I reviewed the It's All Good palette. So if you watch that video, you'll find out whether it's all good or not. Okay, And one of the tricks is I take this little brush right here that's got a point. So I take my Juno & Co. I lift up my hood a little bit. Look, I just lost an eyelash. See, I'm still losing eyelashes. It's been a couple years since I ended chemo. 2 years. And I'm still... It'll be 2 years in March, and I'm still losing eyelashes. I still think, because I did this like experimental drug that was an oral drug for my particular type of breast cancer. I did that last year. May was the end of that one, and I'm still wondering if hair loss is a side effect. They say it's not, but I don't know. I had all the side effects that nobody else has with the drugs I was on. The Herceptin, which is for my type of cancer, was the last infusion drug I had, and I had an awful allergic reaction on my skin. And they were going to take me off of it, and I told them no, I wanted to do everything I could, so don't, I'll deal with it. And then I ended up with full body neuropathy, so I'm on medication forever for that. And my neuropathy actually is an itch type neuropathy. It's like it hurts really, really bad, and then I itch. So I don't have the tingly as much. I get it from time to time, so I don't have that kind of neuropathy. I just have an intense burning itch that's like in my chest where they took my breasts off, and it goes across my chest and then like in my arms, and I'll like scratch till I bleed. So I have to have medication for that. So it kind of sucks. Okay, so I'm going to stop there with that. And then what I do is I take the silver, and I usually do it after my mascara, but I just kind of want to show you guys what I do. You'll see it more when I come back. I just want to kind of show you. I put it like over top of it. And then I'm going to use the Super Shock. I used this in the last video, and as you can see what kind of consistency it has. It's like kind of gooey. So you have to use a flat top brush, which is, I use this one from Blinged brushes. It has a flat top. And you kind of dip it in. And then, let me get that lash off. And then you just pop it on like this. And I can tell I'm already starting to get low on it, so this is not going to last long. So it's $8, so it's not bad. So, but I'm definitely going to have to get another one because it's not going to last long. I'm going to go ahead and put it on this side of the face, even though I haven't done the eye yet. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm just going to continue on this side. And I'm going to put my highlighter on. And let's see how this color works. Yes, 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 yes. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I really like these highlighters, guys. And I think having this blush, because it's kind of creamy, really pulls the highlighter color out. And look at that. Are you guys seeing that? Look at that. Oh my God, just, yes ma'am. And it really kind of pulls this highlighter color. Look at that. It just kind of ties all that shininess in. All right, I'm going to pull that down. I kind of flatten my brush out, because I used to use the same one I use up here, but then sometimes the color would transfer. And then I take a little bit of my finger. Okay guys, I'm going to go finish the rest of my makeup, and I'll be right back. Hi guys, I am back, and I actually went to the doctor, so I wanted to talk to you guys after I came back from the doctor. I decided to do the final thoughts after that. As you can see, I wore the lipstick, and actually, what did I do with it? Anyway, you saw it earlier. I'm not much on bullet lipsticks. I like lip matte liquid lipsticks better than I do bullet lipsticks. But I wanted to give it a try. I've worn it before, but I've never worn it out of the house where I had to actually eat or anything like that with it. And I haven't touched up my lipstick or anything since I ate. And as you can see, it did come off some. And I actually put on the ColourPop lipstick, and then I put on that gloss, and the gloss was kind of crunchy. It had like a very chalky feel to it, so I put my Ofra on top of that. But it didn't, I mean, it held up a little bit. You know, dark colors have a tendency to do this on the inner rim, but it didn't hold up like a Jeffree Star would. So it's okay. I'm more of a matte lip kind of girl. As far as the mascara, no, did not like it. As you can see, it did not even fill in these lashes through here at all. No extra length, so it's okay for a pinch, but it's not my favorite. Will I reach for it? Probably not. Probably not. Of course, you know that I love my eyeliner, so that's no different. As far as the palette goes, it's okay. It's not a favorite. It did not perform the way that my Juvia's Place, my Jeffree Star, and my ColourPop palettes perform. It looks pretty, but as far as like the colors holding up, I mean, it's only been a couple of hours since I did the first part of this video, and the colors are already starting to kind of come off. Like for instance, this darker color on the outside here is faded some. Underneath the eyes where I put the color on is starting to come off a little bit. So it's okay. I mean, I won't reach for it all the time because I don't wear a lot of blues. I'm more of the burgundies and oranges kind of person, as you've noticed from my other videos. So it's not something I'll reach for a lot, but it's okay. I haven't even played around with these colors here yet. So, you know, I'll probably do something with these colors to kind of give it a fair shake. So, final thoughts out of a 1 to a 5. I give it a 3. Yeah, I'll probably use it again. Like I said, I'll probably do some other things with it. But anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know my thoughts on that palette. And I have some other palettes coming. And it's like I said on my last video, I have some other foundations coming that I want to try out for you guys too. And then you know how much I love the highlighter. I like that a lot. I still like that a lot. And I do like the blush. It seems like it stays on pretty good. I mean, I've had it on now for a few hours and it's not faded or anything, and it feels really good on the face. The smell, like I said in the last video, it had like a paint smell to it, like acrylic paint smell. It doesn't smell like that anymore. It actually fades after a while. Like when you first put it on, you can kind of smell the paint. So if you don't like smells, then that ColourPop Shock is probably not a good idea because you're going to smell it. Other than that, it's okay. I like it. I'll probably order some more because I don't know how long it's actually going to last. But for $8, I mean, you know, come on, you can't really beat $8 for a blush. I really like it. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys. If you like my videos, if you could please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, hit that bell notification so you'll know when I post another video. And I'm going to try to do more videos because I do feel good when I do these videos. I told my doctor today when I went in that it makes me feel good, and so she was happy with that, and she's happy with the progress I'm making. I'm eating more calories than I was before, and I'm not obsessing about it so much, so she is happy with my progress. And I go back to her in 2 months instead of 1. So that's always a good thing. I do see my regular doctor next month though, so, you know, kind of not getting a squeeze in there of not having a month without a doctor because I still see a doctor. But anyway, you guys have a wonderful day wherever you may be, what time of the day it is for you. It's evening here for me. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.